Welcome to your practice. Thank you so much for choosing to do it with me. Please land on your mat in whatever comfortable seated position you naturally flop right down into. Not much thought to it, just comfort. And within a place of relative comfort, I challenge you to see if you can find a little more ease. Maybe by wiggling around a little bit. Maybe you lean forward, pressing down into your hands so that your sit bones can lift up just enough to broaden a touch, so that when you lean back again, your base is even more stable than it was just a moment ago. For me, a few rolls of the head always feels nice. Not only as a means to loosen tension that tends to store there, but as a way to start drawing the awareness in. So out of the thinking mind into the feeling body. And if you're rolling your head in one direction, go ahead and switch. Perhaps really gracefully, letting the chin roll across the chest in the other direction. And if you feel inspired to start moving a little bit bigger, a little bit deeper, you might initiate some gentle Sufi rolls so that the shoulders begin to rotate around the body as well. And if you're still cruising, you might switch directions again. If your rolls have become really big, starting at the waist, you might envision what it looks like to roll the rib cage all the way around the breath. Kind of as if you had a vertical limbo stick. And one more round of breath, doing what you're doing, whatever it may be. Whatever brings you into a place of any more comfort. However that looks right here and right now. With your next inhalation, make your way to still, palms down on the knees. Now open up your mouth. Sigh the exhale away. Feel everything from the crown of the head, past the shoulders, through the chest, to the belly melt, soften, allowing the full weight of the body to land on the earth upon which we all sit together, even though we're not in the same space. And from the stability of the earth, draw the next inhale up through the belly. As the lungs inflate, the rib cage expands. Might feel good to roll the shoulders back. Draw the elbows in toward the body. And with the exhale, lower your chin to your chest. Point the elbows outward to open through the upper back. A little pull on the hands might accentuate that. And with the inhale, you'll lift the chin, roll the shoulders back, expose the heart. And with the exhale, again, curl down over the breath. So you're taking just a few rounds of seated cat-cows. With the inhale, open up the whole front of the body. With the exhale, take that opening into the back. One more deep breath in. If it feels okay on the neck, you can lift the chin. If not, don't do it. And with the exhale, Let everything go as if pouring out, draining out through the body. With your next inhale, straighten up. Flip the palms. Reach up. And with the exhale, draw the hands from the sky down to the head. Again, the weight seems to settle in the base. And from there, the inhale flows up as you pull the hands down to the heart. With the exhale, send the arms out to the sides, just opening up, setting the space you're about to move through. Now flip the palms up, and with the inhale again, reach up. Maybe a little higher than the last time, feel the rib cage lengthen, the arms get long. With the exhale, draw the hands down to the brow. With the inhale, a little further to the heart. With the exhale, let's twist to the right. Left hand drops to the right knee, right hand to the mat behind you. Pause for an inhale that flows all the way up the full length of you. Chin slightly low to keep the neck nice and long. With the exhale, everything softens. You might use just gentle leverage of the hands to help deepen the twist. One more inhale here, flows all the way up through you, expanding in all directions. The exhale, you might further twist, maybe even sending the gaze over the right shoulder back behind you. With the inhale, super slow, return to the front. As the gaze comes forward, sweep the right arm forward, all the way across the body to the left. With the exhale, the left elbow scoops up the right, drawing it in just to get a nice little stretch through the right shoulder, not too much. With the inhale, press right arm into left, opening up space for the breath to fill. With the exhale, squeeze as much as you need. Inhale, a little open. With the exhale, release straight into your twist to the left. So the right hand drops down to the knee beneath it. Left fingertips lightly behind you. And from those fingertips, imagine the inhale flowing upward, lengthening the spine, lifting the crown a little higher. With the exhale, everything settles. One more full cycle of breath. Close your eyes if you want to. Bringing the awareness within, noticing the profound motion, even though you're not moving on the outside. One inhale, one turn to the front, both the gaze and the left arm. With the exhale, the right arm scoops. As you inhale, open up a little. Feel that push and pull through the arms, and with the exhale, a little squeeze back. One more breath in, the arms illustrating the expansion of the lungs. And with the exhale, release fingertips to the earth in front of you. Keep moving, crawl them out ahead. You might even take a sway right to left as you go. Let the chin dip to keep the neck nice and long. With an inhale, lift up onto your fingertips. With the exhale, crawl yourself over to the right. So you're hovering above the right thigh. With the exhale, you might melt a little lower. But again, with the inhale, lift up onto the fingertips. Maybe a little wiggle to negotiate space for the right side of the rib cage over that right thigh. Maybe you need a bigger lateral stretch. With the exhale, cross left hand over right. Inhale, and we'll crawl our way back through the center, timing it so that you're full length as the lungs inflate. And you move right into your exhale, over to the left. And inhale, and a little lift, negotiating space once again. So you might twist a little further. With the exhale, you might melt a little deeper. Right hand can cross over left if you need it. And with your inhale, make your way back to the center. With the exhale, just melt as far as you can comfortably go right now. Don't push it. With the inhale, do push into the palms. Walk yourself up about halfway. And with the exhale, start to move into tabletop position. Taking your time to feel out how this familiar posture is now, irrelevant to how it's been the zillion other times you've done it. As you do, you might take a sway right to left. Just feeling out the ground. That allows you to press a little higher into the sky. And with your next inhalation, pause. As you exhale, press back into child's pose. Just this one release to find that length from the tips of the fingers through the arms all the way over the back. As you inhale, lift your rounded spine up into cat pose. Shift the shoulders forward until they're above the fingertips. Dip into cow as the lungs fully inflate. And with the exhale, the sacrum's drawn back almost into child's, not quite. Move up into cat pose. Shift forward as the lungs fill, dropping into cow as they hit their maximum. Exhale, and we pull back. Roll up. Keep going, about 3 more rounds of these rolling cat-cows, or traditional if you prefer. Whatever feels best to your spine right now, to your mind. If you'd like to add some circles to the head or the hips, go for it. Maybe some figure eighting of the whole body. Some rock and roll circles of your ponytail if you've got one. You might flip the hands upside down to get into the wrists. If the wrists are flipped, bring the palms back to the earth, and with your next inhale, sweep the right arm out to the right. It can be parallel with the earth or higher if you've got the shoulder mobility now. With the exhale, thread the right arm beneath left. Lay down onto your right shoulder. Let the right side of the head meet the mat. Stay. Or with the inhale, you can slide the left hand forward or reach it up to the sky. If you're binding, go for it on your exhale, wrapping left hand behind you to clasp the right thigh. Stay here. Or with the inhale, you can tuck the left toes under so that the knee lifts, the hamstring releases. If you have, on your exhale, gently lower left knee back down beside right. If you're bound, peel the left arm back skyward as the inhale fills you. With the exhale, let's all bring the left hand to the earth in front of the face. Inhale, and we're slowly rising back through tabletop. Right arm lifts. Right foot steps back for a supported side plank. Stay. Or with your exhale, you can lift the left knee up. If you do, you'll really have to have that right sole grounded. If the knee's risen, inhale, lower it. Exhale into tabletop. One inhale, one regular cow pose. Exhale into cat. Inhale, neutral spine, left arm sweeps out to the right, the left. And with the exhale, place it beneath the right. So you're threading the needle, laying down onto the left shoulder. Yes. As you inhale, you can slide the right arm forward or reach it up to the sky. If you're binding, do it on the exhalation when you've got more space to move into. On your inhale, if you'd like to tuck the right toes and lift the knee, go for it. Grounding through the ball of the foot, pressing through the heel. If it's lifted, slowly lower on the exhale. If you've bound, on your inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky, spread the fingers wide apart. And with the exhale, press right hand down to the mat in front of the face. Inhale, and we rise up into our supported side plank, left hand high, left foot back. Stay, just reaching, or on your exhale, the right knee can hover. Inhale, lower if it's lifted. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose, maybe a little deeper now, pretty warm. Tuck your toes. With the exhale, child, spine rounds, chin tucks. Inhale, tabletop, knees hover off the mat. Exhale, down dog, hips high, head low. Stay for a breath, or with your inhale, lift up onto your toes and roll out into plank. Hitting your full length as the lungs fill entirely. If you've planked, exhale as downward facing dog. Let's all lift onto our toes with the inhale. Exhale, and the heels drop over to the right. You might lean way into the right hand, even get light in the left fingertips. Inhale for down dog, right leg lifts. With the exhale, draw the right knee toward the nose and turbo plank, spine round, shoulders over wrists. Inhale to down dog as the hips lift, lower the right foot beside left. Exhale, right hand reaches back for the left ankle, a little twist. Stay for an inhale. You can bend the left knee if you'd like to squeeze the thigh in toward the belly. And on your exhale, you might even lift the gaze up beneath the left shoulder. Inhale for down dog. Lift up onto your toes. Give your head a little wobble. And with the exhale, press the heels over to the left. If it feels good, you can rise onto the right fingertips. Initiate that lateral stretch. And with your inhale, center and down dog. Lift the left leg, spread your toes. As you exhale, turbo plank. Inhale, down dog, both feet to the earth. With the exhale, left hand reaches back for the right ankle, where we'll stay for an inhale. Maybe bending the right knee. And on the exhale, you might lift the gaze. Inhale, down dog, rise up onto your toes. With the exhale, tiptoe or walk up to meet the hands at the top of the mat. Near the hands, the balls of the feet ground. You might stay up on your toes for a sec. And then the heels plant, the knees soften. With an inhale, kind of a lazy lift up. And with the exhale, fold down, both hands clasp the left ankle. Anyway, just so that you've got a little squeeze, a little twist. On your inhale, lift either the left elbow or the left hand up toward the sky. Depends if you want a straight arm or not. As you exhale, gently bow down over the legs, taking both hands over to clasp the right ankle. Your way, no official form. On the inhale, either the right elbow or right hand reaches toward the sky. And with the exhale, we'll fold. Now just let the arms go heavy. The knees might bend a little deeper. For one breath in, if it feels good to take a sway from the right foot to the left and back, go for it. Open up your mouth to let this exhale pour out. As you do, press into each toe, both heels. And let the inhale roll you up to stand. Super heavy arms just dangling from the shoulder girdles. The legs straighten. The spine aligns. The head stacks on top. With an exhale, big juicy roll of the shoulders back. straight into Tadasana, a stillness that I rarely ever suggest. Let your eyes flutter closed if that feels good, so that you can tune in to the flow of this next inhalation rising from the earth on which we all stand as community, as one, up through your powerful body, all the way out through the crown, further uniting. Allow the exhale to wash down over you. The jaw softens, shoulders release. Any rigidity in the arms drains out. Even the glutes soften a little. You can really feel the heels ground. And from the ground, the next inhale rises. This time, lift the arms up with it. Right hand grips left wrist, helps it rise a little higher. With the exhale, lean over to the right. The hips press left. As you inhale, rise up. Switch hands. Left grips the right wrist and elevates it. The exhale, reach it over to the left. As you inhale, rise. Left palm presses into right. And with the exhale, let's cactus the elbows down toward the spine. See how that allows the heart to shine up. Inhale, and we'll reach back up to Urdhva Hastasana. Spine straightens if you arch. With the exhale, draw the hands all the way past the head, beyond the heart to the shins. Inhale, and we'll press into the shins to lengthen the spine about parallel with the earth. With the exhale, lower the fingertips. Step the left foot back. Lower the left knee. Keep the toes tucked. On your inhale, reach both arms up. Interlace all but the index fingers. Rise up out of your lunge so the spine is super straight. Stay. Or if the lower back's feeling okay on the exhale, you're welcome to sink in as much as you like. Just aware of the left hip flexor, not taking it too far. One more inhale, lift through the heart, whether you add an arch or not. And with the exhale, make your way into plank pose. Palms to the earth, left knee lifts, right foot slides back. As you inhale, shift to the tips of the toes. With the exhale, lower your knees, chest and chin for Ashtangasana. Inhale, little baby cobra pose. Lift the hands if you'd like. As you exhale, lower the hands, heart and head. Slide your legs a little further back. With an inhale, peel up into a second cobra pose, maybe a little higher. If you want a little flare, you can gaze over your left shoulder. Even bend the left knee to check out your toes. And with the exhale, lower everything down, gently pulling on the hands to lengthen the spine as you go. One more. On your inhale, peel up. Option to lift onto the fingertips, to take the gaze right, to bend the right knee. With the exhale, lower down, palms flatten if they've risen. Inhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes. Exhale into child. So you're just sliding back. Keep it really active. And with the inhale, this graceful rise into tabletop with the knees hovering. Exhale into down dog. Head goes heavy. Stay for a breath, or with your inhale, lift onto your toes and roll out into plank. Exhale, and we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, lift up onto your toes. The exhale is the heels dropping to the right. You can bend your knees if you like to scrunch in the way I do. And with your inhale, down dog. Right leg lifts, press through the big toe. The exhale, bend the knee, open the hip any amount. If you need a deeper arch, gaze over the left shoulder. One inhale, one circle of that right ankle. With the exhale, a modified plank. Draw the bent right knee toward the right elbow, hips as high as they can stay. Inhale, back up to your three-legged dog. As the toes lift, the head goes heavy. With the exhale, step the right foot up between the hands. Yeah. On your inhalation, we're going to straighten the right knee. Flex the foot if you'd like for a pyramid pose. And with the exhale, rebend the right knee. Flatten the left heel to the earth, warrior style. On your inhale, lift the heart. Interlace hands at the sacrum. Gaze skyward. It can be just the eyes that look up or the whole face. The exhale, humble warrior. First reaching through the heart and then lowering. Crown and clasp, moving in opposite directions. With the inhale, you might lift slightly. Maybe adjusting the right shoulder to rest on the knee or to come to the inside of it. And with the exhale, the crown may drop a little closer to the earth beside the heel. Another deep breath in, right hips drawing back. Exhale, left thigh presses forward. And with your next inhalation, we're lifting up. Release your clasp, reach the arms up, warrior one. Exhale, palms unite overhead. With your inhale, bend the elbows, dropping your prayer down the back for a nice tricep release. And with the exhale, press open to warrior two. Arms extend to the sides as the heart and hips open to the left. With an inhale, a little lift if you'd like to readjust anything. And with the exhale, set the drishti out over the front hand. Now let's move. With the inhale, straighten the right knee. Reach the arms to the sky. Feel the whole torso lengthen. As you exhale, sink back into warrior two, palms facing up. Inhale for reverse warrior. Left hand to the left leg, right arm through the sky. And with the exhale, side angle. So we're gliding back through warrior two. Right hand reaches forward, elbow to knee or hand to the earth. Left arm overhead. One big breath allows you to expand a little further, a little longer. With the exhale, you might bend the left elbow, allowing the hand to catch the head to support the neck. With your inhale, rise back up through reverse warrior. Now straighten the right knee to turn it into reverse triangle. Exhale into triangle pose. So first lift, arms parallel with the earth, then reach, then lower. I like to keep the right hand on the right shin rather than lower to maintain some length in the right side of the body. One inhale, maybe you can get a little broader, a little more open through the heart. With the exhale, drape yourself over the right leg, back into pyramid pose. Spin onto the back toes. And with your next inhalation, lift the left leg. Any amount from toes just lifted off the mat to about parallel warrior three or way up in the sky for a standing split. As you exhale, let's take a teardrop pose. Crossing the left toes behind the right ankle, both knees bend into a little curtsy. And with the inhale, we're straightening up. Left foot beside right, long spine, palms to shin. Exhale and we fold. You're welcome to wrap the arms around the legs. And then release as you inhale, roll up to stand. Give a shimmy of the shoulders, loosening up as you rise. And with the exhale, roll the shoulders back. Stillness in Tadasana. A deep breath expands as it rolls through you. The exhale washes away anything you don't need. And with the inhale, let's reach up. Interlace all but the index fingers, point a little higher. As you exhale, take your point over to the left, hips press right. The upper arms squeezing the head into place. With the inhale, lift up. If you'd like, rise onto your toes for a sec. With the exhale, lower the heels, point over to the right. Inhale to lift up. With the exhale, cactus-elbows or angel wings. Inhale and reach up again, Urdhva Hastasana. With this exhale, pull the hands all the way down as you fold into Uttanasana with the arms extended back alongside the hips. On your inhale, lift about parallel with the earth. And with the exhale, lower the fingertips. Step the right foot back. Keep the toes tucked as the right knee gently tips to the earth. On your inhale, reach up, interlacing all but the index fingers, straighten up, neutral spine. With the exhale, you can stay or you can sink in, just experimenting, finding what you need. For one more inhale, heart lifts, maybe the gaze follows. And with the exhale, make your way into plank pose. As the hands meet the earth, they seem to press it away. With your inhale, shift to the tips of the toes. As you exhale, lower the knees, bend the elbows for a half chaturanga, so no more than 90 degrees. On your inhale, cobra pose. Spread your toes. As you exhale, lower down to earth. Now you can keep the hands as they are for another cobra, or you can reach them back for a locust pose. With your inhale, lift the heart, the legs as well if you'd like the full variation. And with the exhale, lower. One more cobra, a locust, or if you're ready, you can bend the knees and clasp the ankles for a bow pose. With your inhale, lift. If you're in bow, press the feet into the hands. And with the exhale, a slow release. Palms align with the chest. Legs get super long. Inhale, tabletop. Tuck your toes. With the exhale, one more time, child's. Feel the length in the lower back. As you inhale, glide up into tabletop with the knees hovering just off the earth. The exhale, press into down dog, where you'll stay, or let the inhale carry you into a plank pose. And the exhale, sweep you back into a down dog. Inhale, and we all rise onto our toes. With the exhale, drop heels to the left, optional bend to the knees. Smooth inhale to down dog, left leg lifts. The exhale, knee bends, hip opens, pause. One inhale, maybe a gaze up over the right shoulder as the ankle rotates. With the exhale, glide into your modified plank, left knee toward the left elbow. Inhale to your three-legged dog. With the exhale, left foot steps forward. Inhale, and that left knee straightens for pyramid. Toes can flex if you want it. And with the exhale, bend the left knee, flatten the right heel. Some space between the feet is nice for stability. With your inhale, lift the heart, interlace hands behind you, gaze skyward, whether the chin rises or not. With the exhale, make your way into humble warrior, taking it so slowly that you can adjust as you go. Press into the feet. With your inhale, slight lift just to see how far you've come. With the exhale, you might drop a little lower, only if you need it. Consider squeezing the heels of the hands together to relieve strain from the pull in the wrists. Work the awareness through the body with the breath. The sweet flow from the soles up the legs to the base of the spine, down the back through the crown. The next inhale brings you all the way up into Virabhadrasana 1, arms reach skyward. With the exhale, palms unite up there. Inhale, elbows bend, prayer drops to the back of the heart. The exhale, we're pressing open to Virabhadrasana 2. And inhale to lighten up, to soften. And exhale to set the drishti ahead. Inhaling, straighten the left knee, reach the arms to the sky. And with the exhale, lower back into warrior 2. Inhale for reverse warrior. Exhale into side angle. Send the awareness to the right toes. The inhale lifts it all the way up the right side of you. Stay. The exhale, you might drop that right hand back to cradle the head. Good. And with your next inhale, we're cartwheeling up into reverse triangle. So as you lift, the left knee straightens. Exhale carries you into Trikonasana. First, reach through the left hand, press the right hip back, and then lower in. One deep breath flows from the left fingers all the way through the chest up to the right. And with the exhale, you'll gently pour yourself down over the left leg, squaring the hips. Inhale, and the right leg lifts any amount toward your variation of standing split. Exhale into your teardrop curtsy. Right toes tap behind you off the left edge of the mat. Inhale to Urdhva Uttanasana. Feet side by side, spine long, arms reach back. With the exhale, fold, hugging the legs if you'd like. Inhale to roll up, circle the wrists this time. And with the exhale, the shoulders take a big roll. Pause. Tadasana. As you are here and now. The inhale lifts the awareness all the way up through the body. Listening to the language it speaks, the feelings, the physical sensations. With the exhale, see if the brain can tell it to let go a little. And with your next inhalation, reach up. Let's interlace all the fingers this time. Flip the palms toward the sky. As you exhale, send them over to the right as the hips press left. Inhale to rise. Thumbs get a little higher. Exhale, and we'll take that the other way. Inhale, and we'll lift. Flip the palms together. With the exhale, take your cactus-elbows. You can arch a little if it feels good. Inhale, and we'll reach up, straightening the spine. With the exhale, fold down into Uttanasana. On your inhale, lift for Ardha. If you'd like, extend the arms forward alongside the ears. And with the exhale, lower the fingertips. Step the left foot back. Keep the knee lifted. Inhale, and both arms reach up, all but the index fingers interlace, crescent. With the exhale, the option to sink in a little lower. And inhale, the heart rises, maybe the gaze does too. Exhale into your version of chaturanga, half or full. Right leg may stay lifted. lifted as you lower. Inhale to your heart opener, cobra, up dog, locust or bow. And with the exhale, cruise toward down dog. You're always welcome to stop through child's or tabletop on the way. In down dog, pause or let an inhale roll you into plank. Option to add a chaturanga press up. And exhale, we'll meet in down dog. Inhale lifts you up onto your toes. The exhale, heels drop to the right. Knees can bend. Left arm can reach. If it does, unite the thumb and forefinger. Inhale for down dog, right leg to the sky. The exhale, knee bends, hip opens. You can stay or lift the right hand to hover or flip all the way over. One big breath in. With the exhale, make your way through down dog. Sweep the bent right knee beneath you toward left elbow, twisted plank. Inhale to your three-legged dog, heavy head, light right toes. And with the exhale, step forward. Inhale, right knee straightens, foot flexes if you want it. Exhale, and Uri bends. Left heel grounds. On your inhale, lift the heart, interlace hands, gaze up high. And with the exhale, humble warrior. One breath in, maybe a slight lift. Exhale, perhaps a little dip. Inhale, and we rise up. Warrior one, palms unite, elbows bend. Exhale, and we're pressing straight into warrior two. Inhale, front knee straightens, arms reach up. Exhale, back into warrior two if you'd like. Pop the right heel up. Inhale for reverse warrior. Exhale into side angle, lowering the heel if it's lifted. Maybe you take the right fingers to the earth this time. And with the inhale, maybe the left reach a little further. The exhale, left hand might cradle the head. Inhale, reverse triangle, maybe circling the wrists as you rise or adding a little flare. Exhale carries you into Trikonasana, traditional, or both arms reaching forward for a little core effort. Breathe in. With the exhale, gently, slowly fold into your pyramid pose. Inhale, and the left leg lifts any amount towards standing split. With the exhale, you can just lower the left foot, take a teardrop, or draw the left knee in toward the chest for a ninja kick. Bending both knees as you squat down low, send the left leg forward. And then come back into your standing forward fold, Uttanasana. With an inhale, the spine lengthens, arms can reach forward if you're up for it. The exhale, fold, you can hug the legs if you want it. Inhale as you roll up to stand. Exhale, juicy circle of the shoulders back. Tadasana. The inhale may illuminate something that wasn't there before. And the exhale brings you right into this moment. Last side, with your inhale, reach up, interlace all the fingers again, but this time, drop the hands back to cradle the head. As you inhale, use the hands to lift the head a little higher. And with the exhale, hinge to the left, hips press right. Inhale, and we'll straighten up. Exhale, Right side. Inhale to straighten up, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale into your cactus-elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. This time let the arms be heavy. With your inhale, lift halfway up. Doesn't matter if the fingers touch the earth or not. With the exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale and we reach up. Anjaneyasana with the hands interlaced. With the exhale, you've got that option to sink a little lower. Inhale, and you might press into the back toes, maybe add an arch. Exhale is chaturanga, your style. Half or full, leg lifted or not. Inhale is your heart opening. Exhale, and you begin your ascent to downward facing dog, where you can stay, or take a roll in and out of plank, maybe a press up in there. We reunite in down dog and lift up onto the toes for our final round. The exhale, heels drop to the left. If you'd like, bend the knees, maybe lift the right arm. And inhale for down dog, left leg lifts. The exhale, knee bends, stay, or lift the left hand. One breath as you are. Exhale carries you into turbo plank. Consciously, carefully sweep the left knee beneath you. Twisted plank. Inhale to your three-legged dog. Exhale, and the left foot steps forward. Inhale, straighten the front knee any amount. The exhale, rebend it, flatten the right heel. Inhale, and the heart lifts, hands clasp, gaze up. The exhale, the gaze leads us into humble warrior. Maybe move a little with this next breath in. Perhaps a slight pulse with the breath out. And inhale brings you all the way up to warrior one, palms unite, elbows bend. Exhale carries us into warrior two, heart opens to the right. Inhale to straighten up, reach up. Exhale and we melt back in, maybe the right heel pops up. Inhale is reverse warrior, big wingspan. Exhale into side angle, that left foot flat if the heel had risen. Big breath rolls through the right side. With the exhale, feel free to clasp the head, it feels really good. Inhale is your fancy cartwheel up to reverse triangle. And exhale into one last triangle, traditional or arms extended forward. Breathe in. With the exhale, fold into your pyramid pose. Inhale and the right leg lifts into the last standing split. Exhaling, right foot lowers, or you can take your teardrop or ninja kick. Good. As you rise, we're just going to cross the right knee behind the left heel and sit. And keep moving. Walk the hands back behind you. Roll down onto your back so that the left ankle is crossed over the right knee. With an inhale, the left hand reaches through that space to grip the right, either behind the quad or in front of the shin. The exhale, back of the head meets the mat if possible. Use the hands to draw the legs in to find what you need in the left hip. As you inhale, you might open up some space or add a little motion, exploring. Usually a slight tilt to the right brings a bit more action to the left hip. You might notice some subtle changes if you scrunch the toes or point them or flex. Whatever is going on, one more inhale. Final exhale. As you inhale, release the arms up alongside the head. With the exhale, tip the knees over to the right. If possible, let the left sole meet the mat. The left knee points skyward. As you inhale, consider bringing the right hand to that left inner thigh, left hand to the lower back to press away, to find some traction, some distraction in the lower back. Of course, feel free to just release the twist of the legs or take it further into eagle. No matter what, one more breath in through your nose. Blow this one out through your lips. With your next inhale, roll onto your back. Extend the legs to the sky, into that L shape. If the hands are low, you can press the palms into the thighs. With the exhale, you might take a gentle sway side to side with the legs, just to massage the lower back. Good. One more inhale, pause, press through the heels here in Viparita Karani. The exhale, bend the left knee, cross the right ankle over it. Inhale, and the right hand reaches through that triangle that the knees have made to grip the left. As you exhale, you'll start to squeeze, real conscious, real careful of what's going on in the right hip. And you might add a rock or that subtle sway to the left. If you are rocking, you might let the head rock right along with you to massage the back of the skull, the scalp there. With your next inhale, gracefully release the arms up alongside the ears, palms open, fingers spread. And with the exhale, gently tip the knees to the left. If the right sole comfortably plants, maybe with your inhale, you move the arms, bringing left hand to the right groin, right hand to the sacrum for that press away. Breathe in. Blow the exhale away. With your next inhale, roll onto your back. Unwind the legs. Catch the feet in happy baby. That could be the baby toe side of the foot or the big toe side. As you exhale, pull down on the feet. Feel how that allows the whole spine to connect to the mat. You can stay or you can add a sway, maybe a straightening of the knees. With your next exhalation, release the feet, slide the hands along the shins to the knees. As you inhale, gently set the feet on the earth in front of the hips. With the exhale, you can either allow the knees to knock together for your final rest, or you can slide the heels out toward the front corners of your mat. With an inhalation, reach the arms out to the sides. Go for those bent cactus elbows. And with the exhale, You'll flip the left palm onto the heart, right hand onto the belly. The elbows should still be comfortably resting on the floor. Breathing in, the earth seems to send this nourishing breath up through the whole back of the body, all the way through you to the top, into the palms. With the exhale, you can feel that gentle warmth and weight of the healing hands, pressing back down through you into the earth, sending an echo all the way out to each other. Breathe in, as if accepting that support that we all lend. Breathe out, offering what you can. And just breathe. Just be. Further relaxing the brow, the shoulders, the glutes if you can. Savoring a moment of comfort, stability. With your next inhalation, begin to stir the fingers and toes, perhaps the ankles and wrists. And with your inhalation, extend the arms up overhead. You might add a reach, a sway. As you exhale, sway onto your right side, cuddle the knees into the chest. Let the left hand drape over the body. And with your next inhale, the earth seems to help you lift up into the seated position where you began. With an exhale, let your head roll in one circle to the right. Inhale, take one to the left. With the exhale, roll your shoulders back, flip your palms up. And with the exhale, feel the shoulders soften, the abdomen release. The body weight resting upon the earth. From the earth, the next nourishing breath rises. The palms unite at heart center. With the exhale, send the arms out to the sides. Flip the palms up. With the inhale, reach up. Exhaling, we'll draw the hands down to the head, which rests against the thumbs. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Namaste.